California just brought back one of the most misunderstood loan programs I've seen in years. It's called CalHFA Dream for All. This is technically a second loan behind your first mortgage. It's not a grant, it's not forgivable, and it's not a gift. It's a deferred payment shared appreciation loan, which means no monthly payment, no interest compounding, but a variable future payoff tied to appreciation. The state's logic is simple. Down payment is the biggest barrier to home ownership in California. Not income, not even monthly payment. So instead of giving cash they'll never get back, the state says, we'll invest in you. We'll help you buy now. And when you eventually sell, we'll recycle that money into the next home buyer. Let me give you a clean example. You buy a $600,000 home. CalHFA gives you 20%, which is $120,000. You live there for 10 years. You sell it for $900,000. That's $300,000 of appreciation. If CalHFA's share is 20% of the appreciation, they get their original $120,000 back, plus $60,000 of the appreciation. Total payoff, $180,000. You still walk away with your equity, your principal paydown, the remaining appreciation. This program makes sense if you'd otherwise be renting for years. You expect long-term appreciation. You plan to stay put. You value entry timing more than upside future value. If you're locked out by only down payment, not income. It might not make sense if you expect to sell quickly. You already have down payment funds. You're buying at the top of your comfort zone. You hate the idea of sharing appreciation. You're treating this like a free money hack. The mistake I'm seeing already, people are waiting for the program to open before they get pre-approved. That's backwards. By the time the funds are live, you should already be fully pre-approved and out shopping. Based on the last time, the money's going to go fast. When the registration window opens, the website can crash. Lenders will get slammed. Underwriting turn times will stretch. Buyers who waited will miss out. This is a real program. It's not a scam, and it's not fake money, but it's also not a gift. It's a leverage tool. And like any leverage tool, used right, it changes your life. Used wrong, it creates regret. If you're thinking about Dream for All, talk to a professional such as myself who'll run the numbers with you, not just hype it to you. The CalHFA Dream for All registration window opens on February 26, 2026, and it's projected to close mid to late March. Once the registration window closes, all registered applicants will be put into a pool, and at some time in the very near future after that window closes, a lottery will be held. Just to give you an example, last time when they held the lottery, I myself had submitted 20 pre-approved buyers. Of those 20, 3 actually got accepted in the lottery. Once those folks who did get accepted got their certificates, they had 90 days to close escrow on the property. Now, with inventory being what it is, CalHFA is aware of that and they will potentially grant an extension. Some people who aren't selected will get put on a waiting list. Once all the active certificates are either closed or expire, then they will have a second drawing for those folks on the wait list. A little patience is required with this program. You could have multiple opportunities to be selected, so stay prepared. Don't make any rash financial decisions. If owning a home is a dream, this program can get you there, but you must maintain good credit, good income, and don't make any rash financial decisions.